everybody, welcome back to my channel, Anna Morphides with Many Hearts Counseling. And today's video, we're going to talk about resentment and how to let it go. This has been showing up a little bit more often lately in sessions that I have been holding with my beautiful clients. And I just wanted to speak on it because it is really liberating once we understand where the resentment comes from and we can let it go. Because at the end of the day, the only person that resentment is hurting at the end of the day is us. It's hurting us, the way that we show up in that relationship, the way that we show up in other relationships, and to the world. So letting go of resentment does not mean that you are letting that person off the hook. It does not mean that you are having to forgive somebody for doing not very nice things to you. It just means that you let go of the anger that you are holding towards this person and or the situation for your benefit, because any emotion that stays with us and is trapped, and especially if it's in the nature of anger, it is not good for our internal nervous system, because that means somehow your nervous system will be in fight or flight, and then being fight or flight mode, it creates unnecessary hormones such as cortisol that are not good for our internal organs, therefore do not produce the most optimal health internally for us. So it's best to just let it go and to leave it behind and live peacefully. So resentment is a feeling that lasts. The emotion that resentment will trigger is anger, based on the emotions, feelings wheel that has been created by numerous therapists. And usually resentment means that somewhere in your life you have been let down. This person has let you down, the situation has let you down, and that keeps triggering the emotion of anger. And because emotions affect our behavior, most likely your behavior towards this person who is triggering your resentment and or the anger emotion from within you will most likely receive behavior that is not very good natured. For example, because I have felt a lot of resentment towards my own partner. So usually the person that we will be resentful for the most, unfortunately, will be, as adults, someone who is of romantic nature related to us, or someone that is in a dynamic sort of relationship, because there's two types of relationships, dynamic and static. So people that are in a dynamic relationship with us, maybe it's a really close friend, or maybe it's really close family member or a romantic partner. Most likely those people have signed up to be your dynamic companion partner in this lifetime, and they will trigger things out of you that are meant to be brought up into the surface and to be healed. So resentment usually stems from being let down, and whoever is letting you down now as an adult and you're feeling angry towards them, your behavior most likely is going to be exuding annoyance towards them, or it's going to be exuding maybe a little bit of meanness, maybe a little bit of sarcasm, maybe a little bit of intolerance. And it all just stems from unsettled feelings from within us. And then that recipient is receiving our energy not in its best way. And that actually doesn't help the relationship, because it keeps that cycle going, right? So when I was resentful with my partner because of things that he had done to me, but then I realized that he actually wasn't really doing anything to me other than fulfilling a soul contract that he had with me, that when I was going to be an adult, he was going to come into my life and he was going to reflect back to me everything that I needed to heal from within that I experienced as a child. So all my self-esteem issues, all of my wounds, all of my traumas, all of my abuse, all of those things that led me to a negative self-view and a anxious attachment style, he came in and triggered all those things back to me in order for me to feel them and understand what I needed to heal. So in essence, he's actually doing me a favor. And this is an easier way to let go of resentment, because when you are thanking someone for things that they have done to you, as opposed to holding them in this space where you are thinking, oh, how could he have done this to me? Or how can she treat me this way? Why is this happening to me? Once you take a step back and realize, okay, I have made a soul contract with this person. He was supposed to come into my life to help me heal and change all the unhelpful ways that I have acquired when I was a child. And now as an adult, my mission is to be free from all these twisted core beliefs, unhelpful core beliefs, lack of self-esteem, negative attachment style. All of these things are mirrored back to us by this dynamic relationship that we have to heal from within us. So this actually becomes a gift. So this is another way to think of this person in a way that will be more grateful to have this person show back to you what you need to heal from your inside. Because at the end of the day, it takes two people to energetically be in a relationship together. So it's not just them. And you take self-responsibility about the fact that it is your vibration and your core belief and your self-esteem that is drawing in this sort of behavior in the first place, right? You're attracting it in simply so you can see, hey, this is where your self-esteem is. This is where your self-worth is. This is how you're still attached to an adult human being as an adult. And then you can have an opportunity to heal it. Through all these books that I have read on regression therapy or have done regression therapy on my own, it is a known fact now that our soul travels through many lifetimes and it occupies many different bodies and it kind of has a plan for itself. And the plan to have a specific type of childhood, to experience a specific set of traumas, patterns, behaviors, then are later on meant to be met through a romantic partner or another close relationship. They're meant to be mirrored back to you so then you can heal them. And this is the point of life. Every book that I've read, why me, why this, why now? Where is my other book? Only Love is Real. The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. The Secret to Love, to Life and Health. Even this one, More Love, Less Conflict. And How to Do the Work by Nicole LaPera. They all say the same thing. If we think of the hierarchy of needs as stated by Maslow, we start at the bottom where we have like our basic needs of safety, to be seen, to be secure, to be soothed. Yes, to be seen, to be safe, to be secure. Safe, seen, secure, and soothed. So those are our basic needs as young human beings. And then as we grow, our needs do change and then they become smaller in scale. And at the top is self-actualization, where the only need that you actually have is to no one else other than to yourself to be whole and complete. And the only way that we can climb to the top, because when we're little, we do need others. We need our primary caregivers. Just before we turn to be an adolescent, we need a primary caregiver to help us meet our needs. But after that, we don't need anyone else to meet our needs. And the only way that we know what unmet needs we have in the first place to fulfill, whether it's a need to fulfill my self-esteem, whether it's a need to feel secure in a relationship and change my attachment style, whatever that need is, it's going to be reflected back to us from a relationship, and then it's our job to heal it as an adult. And how do we heal resentment? Gratitude is the biggest gift that you can give to yourself to change resentment, because energy is neither created or destroyed. Energy is just is, it just exists. This is one of the major laws of physics. You cannot create or destroy energy, but you can transform it. So we can transform resentment into gratitude. You cannot be resentful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude is also the best way to set you free from many other things, because gratitude raises your vibration. So if we're looking at David Hawkins' law of human consciousness or energy, which is measured in hertz, because energy is measured in hertz, gratitude is high up on that scale. And the more you change your internal vibration and your aura that you carry with you, the more of those grateful experiences you're going to draw into your life. And how do we do gratitude to change the resentment into gratitude? So you take the specific person and or situation that you want to heal, you want to change, you want to thank them for everything that they have shown you, because it all had a purpose in your life. And you can, so ideally to do 10 statements of gratitude in one day would be ideal. And especially to do it consistently for 21 days in order to change your programming or rewire your system, because it will take time, 21 to approximately 60 days, to at least integrate a new way of feeling, of being, because it takes time to integrate things into our nervous system, and that to be our primary way of, our primary state of being, like our energetic state from within, like the chemical reactions that our neurons will fire and produce this energy. It takes time to do this. So if you do 5 things in the morning, because when you wake up in the morning, we are kind of in the theta wave of, it's a theta state that our brain is in. Because just before you're waking up, it's the theta wave, and then you go into the, I can't remember what the wave state of the mind is when you're fully awake, but I'll look it up. But in between, it's a theta wave, where it's the phase where you can do the most imaginatory work for you, because it's kind of like a dream state, and it has a bit more of a connection to the subconscious mind. So this is where it is the most effective. And you can say 5 things that you're grateful for, the person that you want to shift your relationship from resentment into gratitude. And that changes your inner state right away. And it changes the way that you're going to shape your day as well, because you're going to wake up in the morning, and if you live with this person, you have to encounter this person. If you meet them at the breakfast table, or you see them, you know, at the house, or at your work, or wherever else, already you're going to have a different way of feeling towards them, because you have already started to do the gratitude. So you're just going to start to integrate the things that have helped you and you are thankful for this human being and or situation. So it will slowly change the feelings. And again, when you go to bed at night and you do this, when we go to bed grateful, that also sets the tone for a more peaceful, more relaxed, more grateful sleep. It just changes our cells, their internal state. It just changes everything about us. So then when you go to sleep thinking grateful things about this person, you're going to wake up again in a different state. You're going to wake up happier, and then it's going to be easier for you to do the gratitude again in the morning. And then you just keep going in this cycle until it just changes completely for you overall. And I know I get this question often, and it's really valid. The question is, why should I be doing this work so they can benefit from all this work that I'm doing. And again, this is coming also a little bit from resentment as well, right? If this person has let you down, it's normal to think, I don't want to do anything to this person. Why should I be doing this work for them so they can benefit from it? But the reality is you're doing this for you. You're doing this for you. And if they benefit from it, great. But you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. And you don't need two people to change a relationship. You just need one person. So you change your vibration. And remember, because you're raising your vibration anyways, your own hurts, like you're going from resentment into gratitude. That means you're going to be lighter, you're going to be happier, just overall you're going to be better, and therefore that light that you're going to emanate is going to be different. Your energy that you're going to emanate is going to be different. So your friends are going to feel it, your children are going to feel it if you have them, your other family is going to feel it, your workmates are going to feel it, everyone's going to feel you be different. So why not do the work? You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. You're changing your own life. And the beautiful thing about that is the more we raise our vibration into gratitude, the more beautiful other things are going to come into your life that you're going to be grateful for. Your whole life's going to change. So you're doing this for you, you're not doing it for them. And let's let it take its course and see what the universe has planned for you. Maybe this person is going to ride to meet you and continue to give you more things to be grateful for, or they might naturally just fall away and somebody else is going to come in that's going to match this new state of grateful vibration that you're in. You don't know what the path is going to be, but it's going to be a beautiful journey to get there. You're doing this for you. You're not doing this for them. And in any case, you're going to be a winner. This I can promise, because this I have achieved for myself, and it is life-saving. I have no reason to be grateful. I have no reason to be resentful anymore, because I do not depend on anyone to show up for me in any sort of way in order for me to be happy and fulfilled. I know that I have healed my wounds. I thank for this person for showing me everything that I needed to heal. I know that I have the power to change anything from within. I don't need anyone else to do that for me. The only thing that I need from another person is to show me what a trigger might still be from within me based on how they make me feel. And then it's my job to go on and fix that. So then I am whole and complete on my own. And I have zero expectations from anyone to show up in any way for me. So I accept everyone for exactly as they are. Therefore, I don't waste time or energy trying to understand where they're coming from, trying to justify myself or judge them for why are they acting this way. Everyone's different. Everyone has different traumas. Everyone has different attachment styles, core beliefs, different lenses of perception. Everyone views life so differently. So there's no way that one person is going to act or behave the same as me in any sort of situation. So why even bother to have this thought like, why can't they be this way? Why are they not doing this? If I was them, that's what I'd be doing. It doesn't work anyways, because they're completely different DNA from you. Nobody views the world the same way as you do, and no one will behave in the same actions as you will. So why even waste your time and energy trying to understand why somebody else is not behaving the same way as you do? Just focus on you. Accept everyone as they are, and you're going to see that resentment will no longer be with you, because there's nothing to be resentful about in the first place anyways. And you're doing this for you. You're raising your own vibration. You're doing this for you and for your own betterment. I hope this video made so much sense. I hope that you found a little piece of gold nugget in there that can help you in your journey of healing relationships. I know resentment is a bitch, but I can tell you that it can easily be let go. It can easily be let go, and you're just going to feel different about the world, and you're just going to attract more situations in your life that are going to be representative of the new version of you. So I'm wishing you so much love and light. And yeah, I will see you next time.